The Internet of Things is an exciting opportunity for all of us as system architects, semiconductor companies, and product companies. Today, I would like to discuss how we build scalable IoT solutions and systems that can address the large opportunity the market is requiring. Today, I would like to talk about the growing and exciting opportunity in front of us. Then, I would like to discuss the macro market trends we are observing as we work with our partners, customers, and engineering teams. These market trends provide challenges that as market partners, we need to address in order to provide scalable and complete solutions for the IoT market. Finally, I will discuss new and advanced products and solutions ON Semiconductor is releasing to expedite the IoT market. So how big is this opportunity for us? Gartner says there will be 26 billion connected devices by 2020. Cisco says there will be 50 billion, Intel says there will be 200 billion, and the IDC says 212 billion. In any case, these are all really big numbers. These numbers represent an incredible opportunity for our industry. Together, there are somewhere around 15.4 billion connected devices, and according to IHS, that number is expected to expand to 30.7 billion in 2020 and 75.4 billion in 2025. Let's start talking about the IoT of tomorrow and what it looks like, and what we need to do to ensure scalability and success. Historically, the market fueling the connected devices has been the wireless and communication market. Mobile phones, tablets, and computers have historically been the foundation for growth, with growth in smartphones expected to double over the next 3 years. The IoT is changing the types of connected devices, with some exciting markets moving forward. Connected cars are expected to double as autonomous driving and other features come online. The connected home is an exciting vertical, with the number of connected devices within the home expected to grow from 9 devices per home to around 500. We currently have a smart home VR experience which highlights a multitude of connected devices in an interactive environment that you can see here. Another great opportunity is within the smart city and infrastructure arena. As populations grow and cities optimize living experiences like lighting, parking, communication, and energy management, we see tremendous opportunities for products and applications. Overall, over the next 7 to 8 years, the number of connected devices is expected to increase by almost 5 times. And all these connected devices push an enormous amount of data to the cloud. The global daily traffic is expected to go from 2 exabytes today, increasing 60 times to 120 exabytes in 2020. With 120 exabytes of data, one of the major growth drivers for IoT is big data. As applications and products come online, there is a wide variety of data, and the data will have different use models and needs. Think about the challenge of storing, processing, and analyzing data from mobile health devices, agriculture, industrial automation, and our homes. Chris Murphy, editor from Information Week, said, "One of the myths about the Internet of Things is that companies have all the data they need, but their real challenge is making sense of it. In reality, the cost of collecting some kinds of data remains too high. The quality of the data isn't always good enough, and it remains difficult to integrate multiple data sources. As solution providers, one of our primary challenges is to provide the correct data, which means accurate data and the right amount, which can seamlessly integrate into the IoT ecosystem." One of the exciting times is to participate in the key developments and rollout of technology. I'm sure we have all seen the evolution of the smartphone. Yesterday, we used to look at the phone as a single-use fixture secured to the wall. Then Motorola developed the first cellular phone that untethered the phone, but for all intents and purposes, was still just a phone. Nowadays, our smartphones are computers, video cameras, calculators, music players, game consoles, and much, much more. We see the same trend in other markets too. For centuries, people told time by following the sun, and then came the digital watch, and now Garmin's new Fenix watch is a story of integration and data. The watch not only tells time, but records workout data, continually monitors heart rate, calculates VO2 max, monitors sleep patterns, receives messages, and much, much more. We continually see this pattern of innovation and integration starting in the consumer and computing markets and moving to other markets. We see this trend in lighting, home automation, automotive, smart energy, solar, critical infrastructure. Again, as partners, we have 50 billion devices to connect over the next 10 years. We see data taking a lead position. We see innovation and integration continuing to move forward, and as we work with market leaders, we will all see these things coming together in small, compact IoT subsystems. For many IoT systems, we really see 4 different functions. These functions are analyze, sense, management or support, and communicate. Within the power management blocks, we continually see innovation in AC-DC converters, and we expect major growth in this area as IoT applications require more functionality, more features, and improved efficiency. A portion of connected devices plug into the wall at some time during their life. Higher power density is largely a push to go to high frequency, which shrinks magnetics and cap. Within the sense and act block, we continue to see rapid innovation with industry-leading sensors and actuators. Image sensors continue to grow rapidly throughout the world in automotive, security, home and cities, and ON Semiconductor has a complete line of advanced image sensing products. Motors and control subsystems are a high growth area with BLDC motors being used in automotive, consumer, and the industrial space. Energy efficient motor control platforms continue to gain traction in the market. We have developed a line of RFID sensors to place sensors in places not easily accessible that can monitor and communicate information back to the cloud. As we work with our customers, we continue to bring energy efficient sensor platforms to the market. We also see the analyze and communicate portions as critical to the IoT system because here is where the data processing and data delivery is performed. The analyze portion may transmit all the data to the cloud, or a distributed processing model can be implemented where data is locally processed and communicated back to the cloud. Depending on the application, we work closely with designers to discuss the trade-offs and benefits of different models to ensure scalability and success. As a company, we continue to develop energy-efficient solutions for our partners, and we recently announced our IoT development kit to enable our customers and channel partners the ability to quickly prototype and validate their IoT subsystem designs. We will talk more about the kit in part 2 of this webcast. This concludes part 1 of this 2-part webcast series. Please view part 2 of this webcast to learn about the different market and system requirements needed for an IoT system and solutions offered by ON Semiconductor that can help you achieve these market and system requirements. Thank you.